Welcome to Securing Your Growing Business, Citrix's webinar series for SMBs. During these sessions, we'll discuss the security challenges facing small and medium-sized businesses and how your organization can strategically defend itself against these challenges. Today, we have Laura Kaminsky with us to discuss secure data access across all data sources and enabling secure collaboration for your employees. Welcome, Laura, and we're happy to have you.
There's complexity from the diverse and distributed nature of how people get work done. The workforce is remote, working from home. They could be coming back to the office or they're on the go all hours of the day. It's really looking at the device that's most fitting for the task at hand. They need access to all their data, regardless of whether it's on premises, it's SaaS, it's mobile, or it's otherwise. The threat surface, the assets that IT and security teams need to protect, it's become more complex because we distributed the risk to more people and more endpoints, more services, more third-party infrastructure. This is why it's no easy feat for IT or businesses to really give people the space they need to succeed. To put into perspective, the average employee stores more than 2,000 files on public cloud apps, and approximately 20% contains regulated data. These are documents like personally identifiable information, healthcare records, payment information. And how did they get there? Maybe they downloaded a file or shared via email. They exported it out of an application they saved to their desktop. This really opens up threats from malicious activities due to things like account hijacking or rogue actions. Coming back to our split screen, what we're seeing from end users is that there's a need to be a balance between security and experience. If companies are solving for security, maybe the experience becomes poor. Managers will need to not only give employees access to get their work done, but the employees need to collaborate and not really think about how it happens. What we're seeing from customers is that they're looking to modernize their data infrastructure, things like data classification. They're trying to give secure access they didn't really want to share with remote users. It really opens up the conversation to these broader capabilities, beyond just accessing data, but regulating it and collaborating and sharing. Where Citrix content collaboration can help is to give IT those oversight and the data access and sharing that's going on within the organization with some enterprise-grade controls. Let's dig in a bit on the content risks we're faced against. The content can be accessed by different users with different permissions. It can be accessed via a shared link, a direct access to a folder. Typically, we're trying to protect the sensitive files that may include the personal identifiable information or just perform early detection against dangerous malware. As we know, content can be accessed or uploaded from different geographical locations, maybe directly via VPN, but how do we really ensure there's not an unauthorized transfer from a computer or other device? We have the ransomware threats, malicious software that's targeting devices or accounts that's trying to replace files with encrypted versions. The focus is on a balance between employee experience and security to secure content sharing and prevent sensitive information from leaking. Starting on the left, it's about improving the end user experience without sacrificing productivity. Citrix Content Collaboration gives users a simple way to access their data to get work done. Not only are we consolidating all the locations where the data is stored, we give end users integrated control for document sharing for both internal employees and external clients. IT admins can audit, track, and log all user activities, support the compliance requirements, and provide visibility into data usage. With remote work, it's changed workflows. Paper-based processes are now digital. There's collaboration with external users. We really provide those controls for the end user to set the viewing permissions once the document is delivered to others. Moving to the right, the IT admin value is around governance. It's about preventing the data leakage that leads to violations and regulations like GDPR or HIPAA. Admins can monitor for external threats with audit control and oversight tools that are customizable and provide some rule-based access. How we make this easier for end users is an integrated experience. A single, unified, consumer-like experience, which they can work across all devices they use, desktops, laptops, mobile devices, could be a company-owned, employee-owned, which they can securely sign in once to access all that data and applications. They can quickly and easily harness the power of universal search to find information quickly, and they can connect all this to maybe a network storage, legacy data systems, with secure connectors to OneDrive for Business, SharePoint, Dropbox, Google Drive. As everything's unified, it creates the opportunity to provide more security control. Secure file sharing means more than password protection and private email servers. You need to consider how and where the files are stored, how they're protected, and how safe they are when you hit that send button. Within content collaboration, when employees are sharing files, they can require recipients to log in. This ensures only authorized users who have a valid account can download a file. They can set controls like download per user, download link expiration. This allows users to configure link lifetime for time-sensitive documents. And these controls are all for all types of documents, such as Microsoft Office documents, PDF files, and a watermark feature can be customized with dynamic fields by the administrator. Citrix Content Collaboration allows for account administrators to provide granular access to folders and connectors across the account. Administrators can create reports, policies, and control user activities. They also have access to audit and view oversight tools to help compliance and risk officers prevent data leakage. Administrators can get that granular insight into account usage, storage, and all sharing activities and export this data. Reports can be run on a recurring basis or on demand. It's not just when sharing files where Citrix Security works hard to keep your data safe. Using SSAE 16 Type 2 certified data centers, all your company data is stored in proven and trusted cloud infrastructure. The same standards used by leading e-commerce websites and internet banking. To further identify files that contain sensitive information, content collaboration can integrate with third-party data loss prevention systems. This lets you arrange files based on their content and enforce security content sharing to prevent sensitive information from leaking. Citrix has worked with several leading cloud access security brokers to ensure that data stored can be protected by their services. Together with the existing on-prem DLP integrations that content collaboration supports, you can build a comprehensive data protection strategy for your hybrid environments. Here's a more detailed look. A document is now ready to share with others. There are many ways to share a document in Citrix Workspace, yet they all provide security controls. The end user can send a link to a file, both internal and external users. The link can be generated in Workspace and can be pasted into other applications like Slack or Teams. Emails can be sent directly through Workspace or with an add-on in Outlook, with different security options available in each link. View documents can have a watermark embedded and set to unavailable to download. We have seen customers use this for new hires. Another example is prior to starting their first day, they would need to send personal information like a copy of their photo identification. An HR manager is able to collect any documents by sharing a link for upload files. This way, large attachments and sensitive files are not shared via email. Lastly, Citrix Analytics for Security can be applied to provide more granular control by preventing security events before they happen. It's on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and monitors user activity around the clock to ensure your data stays safe. Integrating Citrix Analytics for Security, IT admins can proactively monitor their account for things like excessive file downloads, excessive file and folder deletion from rogue employees. Then they can notify administrators of this action or disable the user proactively to minimize the potential impact. In summary, with Citrix, you can equip your business with the insights you need to ensure employees stay productive and your company and data remains protected. Provide the convenience and simplicity of a personal file sharing service with enterprise-oriented features. Increase productivity as well as provide increased security, flexibility, and control for IT.
Thanks, Laura. This session has been really informative on enabling secure collaboration in a user-friendly way for employees of small and medium businesses. Everyone, please be sure to watch the other episodes in this series to learn how to defend your growing business against modern IT threats. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.